Yo, what up, is Don?
Samuel here.
Soul Brothers, how you guys doing? Quick little comparison video. Kyrie Low 2 just dropped.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look at the Kyrie Low 1.
Do a quick little comparison.
Yeah, see what they did differently here.
Is that the Spanish word for comparison? I don't know.
Sounds like it could work. What's the damage? Is it the same damage?
Same damage.
100?
100.
These were 100 too?
No, 110.
Oh, so
They're
basically...
No, I thought those were 110. The low ones.
These are 110?
Yeah. These
are
okay. Yeah.
Alright, my mistake. I thought you said 100.
My bad.
But yeah, so same price, dirt cheap.
Yeah, real cheap. Yeah, so this is more of like Kyrie's kind of like budget kind of, but like the Fly Travis is budget, but
that thing is dirt.
Yeah, right.
It's a great shoe, but dirt cheap.
Yeah, so I guess they're trying to make a cheaper version of his like signature shoe and make it a low, obviously, and lows are usually cheaper, you know. But yeah, let's get it into this comparison. If you guys want to cop either of these shoes, we'll leave a link in the description box. But yeah, the outsole on the Kyrie Low 1 and the Kyrie Low 2, as far as just like the actual nubs go, is actually really similar.
Yeah, there's a bunch of just little nub lines,
Yeah.
You know, just multi-directional, of course, and all different, designs and the low one has like kind of like this circle
thing,
design. Then there's like a couple circles here.
Yeah. And
then one in the heel. It looks like almost like a hurricane or something.
No, you know, like the hair.
Oh yeah.
That's
it looks like a cowlick or
yeah,
something.
Exactly. You know, so the Kyrie Low 1 is so small and thin. Actually, not small. I guess the lines are kind of long, but like really, really thin.
Mm-hmm.
The Kyrie 2 is a little beefed up, but I don't know, man. Like
super soft in the low 1.
Same with the 2, dude.
Yeah.
It's like pretty damn. So I think it's because it's so long and deep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That like when you touch it, it feels soft. But I feel like the 2 will be better for durability. The traction you need to break in, but once you broke it in, it's actually really nice. But the 2 right now, the traction is actually really good. Just right out the box. It has a really good stop and stuff like that. On dust, I don't know. We'll have to see for the 2s. It's been doing pretty well. The 1s were okay. But like, I don't know, man. What do you think about Nike and like, just like companies doing like this weird pattern? I don't like it. You know, like for example, like my Sonics. It's just like straight up like a net pattern. There's no like, it doesn't move at all. Like I want to show you. Watch. Look at this. Like it doesn't move or anything, but it's just straight up rubber compound. I've been playing those. It bites really hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they go way too overboard with traction.
Yeah.
And do way too much wild stuff and innovating where there's really no need for innovation. Just get a good compound. Number 1.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And then number 2, just get. You could have a thick tread that is not, super weak.
Yeah.
So it's still durable. It's not rocket science. We've done it. It's happened, and I don't feel like it needs to look like really crazy aesthetically. It's the bottom of your shoe.
That's like over design.
Yeah.
Like imagine the freaking designer of this shoe like putting all the lines like. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But and also like doing this type of nub traction, like we've seen it in so many of the Nike basketball shoes, that it's just like, the durability is not very good because, the nubs rip off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did thicken it up here in the toe area, which is good, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But overall, I'm thinking it's looking like the Kyrie Low 2 is going to be better as far as traction goes. And let's take a look at the actual, like, outsole curvature. So let's switch. I wonder which one is like deeper. What do you think? Yeah, so it's hard to tell, but the Kyrie Low 2 is a little bit flatter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can see, but like the Kyrie Low 2 is a little bit flatter. And like, you see that?
Yeah, the whole like toe in the 1 kind of curls up more.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does curl up a little bit more. Exactly,
right?
It curls up a little bit more, and the Low 2 is flatter. So like for the 1s, it's a lot more curved up as far as like it starting from the middle here, it curves up a little bit more
on the medial side and like inside of the toe.
Exactly, but for the 2, it just stays a little bit more flat and then just kind of curves up. You know what I'm saying? So the 2 feels a little bit more mellow. It's not. It doesn't really want to like roll on.
Around,
exactly. The Low It really does.
Yeah,
You know
which is you don't feel like really unstable in Kyrie's.
Yeah.
It's just like you feel more fluid in your step.
Yeah.
Right. If you never rocked it, if you don't know what we're talking about, this outsole curvature.
Exactly.
So I don't know. We'll see what the comparison is like there in the performance review.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but I kind of noticed it a little bit, you know. But like once you start playing, they're both nice. They both have rubber coming up a lot. So like if you just do this movement, you have a lot of grip here, and it doesn't slip like most shoes do. You know what I'm saying? So I just like that. Moving on to the cushion. The cushion is real stiff, real ass in both of the shoes. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, look at that though.
I was hoping this was gonna be a little bit better.
I mean, yeah, that's about it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
the I guess protruding out in the heel. In
The foam feels a little softer, but it's probably just so low, right?
Yeah. Look at that though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that allows you to get a little bit more like heel compression, not a crazy amount, but also it makes it feel a little bit more bulky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, like Kyrie's always have this feeling they just have a really stiff pylon and it's actually really thick. You know, and it's usually in the heel, and it
Like,
feels a little bit bulkier than it should.
Yeah, like if it's gonna be stiff, okay, but don't like add bulk
I know, right?
and make it stiff. Like what are you doing?
Look at that. Look at how thick and
Yeah.
wide this cushion is compared to like the upper. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And which we'll get into, but yeah, they both have forefoot and heel zoom units, which I can't really feel. Hopefully it breaks in a little bit, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But I guess just because like this heel and you can feel the heel compression a little bit better because of the shape, I guess the Kyrie Low 2 is a little bit better. But hopefully the zoom units break in, but you know, they're both the same.
Yeah.
Moving on to the materials. So the
Looks like an improvement, no? Let me see. Let me see this giant. Yeah. Well, this is an interesting material here.
I like the ones too, though.
Yeah, the ones are actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
But what is this? It's just like a textile with like an overlay?
Yeah, but they say it's a mesh, which I don't understand how this is a mesh material. This is more like a textile into, right?
Yeah, it feels like a
knit.
more tightly woven textile.
Yeah.
Or just a textile and just like a.
And I like
I guess
this
it's a
little,
mesh.
yeah, I like this little texture as well. You see that those
Yeah.
little V's or whatever. But yeah, I mean, soft, feels very supportive, very thin as well. You know, you have this fuse here, this really plastic fuse here in the toe area.
That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
That's great for toe drags.
Exactly.
I mean, super durable.
Yeah, and the Kyrie lows also have fuse, but it's a really, really thin fuse, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
And there's a strap in the Kyrie 1.
Yeah.
And the low one.
And then
no strap in the 2.
Yeah, it's more of just like the eyelets. You can customize the eyelets, and
Yeah.
it's more of like a mid-fit cage. They both have tongues. They both have like this heel tab, which makes it shoe easier to put on and stuff like that. But what do you think? Like, what looks better? I'd say the 2 looks a little bit cooler.
Yeah, I think the 2 looks a little better.
But feeling it in hand, they both feel like pretty much the same. The one feels a little bit more plasticky, but you know, that's just very nitpicky. You know, being nitpicky. So on foot, they both feel great. You know.
Yeah.
Also, as far as the lacing system and laces go, for the Kyrie 2, the first 2 eyelets, you see how wide this is?
Yeah.
It's very wide, so it makes it a lot easier to tighten here in the forefoot, which I can feel feels great. The low ones have this strap which really doesn't do anything, and it's more of like an asymmetrical lacing system.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just a little difference there too. But yeah, as far as materials go, I think we like the Kyrie Low 2s just a little bit as far as just quality goes, but on foot and texture and all that, we tied up, you know? Alright, moving on to support and lockdown. You want to see how, you see that?
Yeah.
You see that. It's like you have the shoe and then you have another freaking thing right on. You see, that's so wide.
Yeah, it's crazy wide.
Insane, dude. Like.
And, you know, you have this TPU or rubber caging that comes up.
Exactly.
That's going to help lock you in there. I mean, Kyrie's you're usually good to go.
Yeah, no issues, man.
Yeah.
Like in the low ones, you have the strap, and also you have the foam coming up here in the forefoot, and also in the heel. So lateral containment is great. So not worried about lateral containment at all. Also lateral stability. Low one was great, but I mean the 2 is just so wide. You guys see how wide this shoe is? It's like an inch wider.
Yeah.
That is insane. And also in the heel, it's a little bit wider as well. So I guess I don't know, like, what does that do? I mean, it makes it a little bit more stable if it's wider.
Yeah, you have,
It's interesting, right?
you have a wider base, so technically you would think you wouldn't roll your ankle as much.
Exactly.
And it also gives you a little more surface area as far as traction goes.
Right, that is true. That is true.
So.
But yeah, I didn't really have any issues with the one, and I don't think I'm gonna have any issues with the two. So there's that. Obviously, they're both low, so you're not gonna have any ankle support or ankle mobility restriction. As far as fit goes, so the one ran a little bit long. Like this, yeah, it ran long, and also the toe space was not very good. It's kind of roomy. The two is so tight. I don't understand how they went from the one to the two, because like they're like super opposite as far
as far as like width or like height in the toe.
Width, I'd say the Kyrie Low 2 is a little bit narrower as well, but like the toe height and the toe, it's so tight. I've never had such a tight. Actually, no, I've had a few, but like this is up there as far as how tight this is.
So if you got fat toes, keep that in mind.
Yeah, and then this one, you see it's a little bit roomier than that, you know? Let's move on to the weight. So 12.03 for the twos, and for the ones is 11.96. So literally the same weight.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so nothing different there. They both feel pretty light and very pretty minimal. It's just the cushion is just so thick.
Yeah.
It just feels a little bit bulky under there in the heel, but other than that, yeah, they both feel minimal.
Yeah.
Moving on to the aestheticos.
Ooh, I like the two a lot better.
Yeah, the two
I think
is
the
super dope, man.
The two is pretty fire,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially in person. When I first saw it, I was like, but I don't know, it's dope. I mean, it definitely looks like a runner, which I kind of like.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying it like as in a bad way. You know?
Yeah.
It looks like a runner, what the hell, but you know, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as right now, I like the twos a little bit better. You know, the traction seems a little bit better, the fit and all that seems better for me. So just from like a first impression standpoint, I'd say just go ahead and get the two if you don't want to wait for the versus video or like the review. I think that's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, if you guys want to cop either of these shoes, we'll leave a link in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.